How long has it been since I have taken my trusty camera, my very mediocre flip camera, and recorded? Hey everybody, it's Fair Trap Master. Back with Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. I think it's been about a month, maybe. But I have not been playing and recording and hiding it from you. I actually have not played this game in a long time. But I started again yesterday. And started, improving my team a bit. The Ponkles no longer exist, but things have just been kind of nutty. I got, maps really annoying, so I spent a lot of time, no, not really, I'm kind of lying, studying that. And I got an Xbox, so I've been enjoying that. But other than that, I've just been kind of, not in the mood to play Dragon Quest. But here we are at Unshore. And it's a pretty bad pun, but oh, giant tentacle, blah, it's a octopus. And there's the Countess. Yeah. So I have not abandoned you like I do with every single other one of my LPs, and oh, it's a tentacle. Yay! And it is literally called that. It's a boss fight! Mini boss more like. This is the tentacle. And as you can see, I've replaced the Ponkles with FTM, the Puppeteer. Because Puppeteer is probably one of my favorite monsters design-wise. Just look at his face, you'll see it. But the Tentacle, it is a 2-slot monster. And it is, of course, not synthesizable. This boss will be reoccurring throughout the entire area of Unshore. And it's not very hard. It's got a little, maybe 300, 400 health. But it does something really useful every single time you beat it. We'll see about that. But it's really, next turn we should kill it. It doesn't have that much health. It's got status problems, but that's about it. If you hack to get it, we'll have 111 of every stat because, yeah, you see it's dead. Because you're not supposed to be able to obtain it. Oh, and it always drops a set of machine parts, and that's really useful because I believe it respawns after you beat the game. Each and every one. I think every time you deal with a boss here post-game, then actually the tentacles respawn. But I'm not too sure, I haven't tested that. But, it'd be nice if they did. But here we got shell slimes. Not that much you can do with shell slimes. It's gonna be another type of slime we're gonna want to get here. There's nothing really that much over there, but over here, there's a box. And I think that's about it. And probably here has some sort of seed in it. Or, a set of machine parts. And we're just chasing the Countess because that's our top priority. Sea Urchin's got a massive buff. They're now, I think, D rank, which is pretty fitting considering that they were actually used a lot online. Like the most used F rank in the world. And I don't even know why. There's so many better healers. But people simp them, or they were just hacking to troll you. Because the only problem with this game is it's got little to no online protection. In fact, it has none. Here are some calamari kids. Now, they appear after you beat this tentacle, but not the calamari kids, but a monster we need, and there it is! Strangely alluring, I do love that. That is a cure slime. We are going to want that to boost our, aquatic gladiator, or whatever his name is. We don't really care about the calamari kid. Oh yeah, I shouldn't be attacking calamari kid. I should be psyching. Nope! It just shouldn't take that much to scout, but I got planned to synthesize that cure slime with my Seadra. Yes, I will call it a Seadra. And only the Geocat can assess the situation. I'm sorry. If the Geocat's the only one for me. Alright. I'll just use that. But just look at the Puppeteer. He looks so awesome. Just his face. and all that. Oh yay, they have Mega Heal, so I can basically beat the everlasting crap out of them all I want. Huzzah! And these guys are really weak. I'm probably over-preparing. But still, the enemies here, they're pretty weak, but there are a lot of C ranks here. So if your team's not too up to date, this will be a good place to, you know, start making some improvements. For those playing along with me, I'm very sorry to give you all the time. But, yeah, I've just been not in the mood to play Dragon Quest, and when you're not in the mood to play the game, you can't commentate well about it, and when you can't commentate well about it, that's pretty boring and unhelpful. And, yeah. And I didn't want this to be a chore, I wanted this to be something to enjoy. And wow, that thing's surprisingly stubborn. Oh well. Psych up, Helm Splinter, FTW. You're joking. Oh no, you suck so much! I am now offended because you did 71%. That's the game's logic. First attempt to scout. Yeah, I'll just get it off screen. At least you know where it is now. They appear here after you kill the tentacle, if I am correct. And your vending machine will be massively upgraded after this, that's for sure. And boss fight. Really easy one. In fact, you know what, I'm just going to mash the fight button for these things because you really need no strategy. Alright then, heal on up. Yeah, but if you're also still needing a healer, you can get a cure slime. Till then, I'd start with a heal slime, and if you're lucky enough, scouting that Hades Condor, it really helps, because the Hades Condor has, you know, cure all, and the heal slime just comes with healer. And cure all leads to Oni healer, whatever you call it. And that is the best healing move in the game. Now, if somebody could tell me this in the comments, if Omni Heal, if you use it with a free slot monster, does it fully restore its health? I'm just kind of curious about that. And over here we got Octavian Sentry. That's going to be pretty useful for some synthesis, but since I already wasted enough time trying to scout something, then I'll just do it off screen because I don't think you guys really care. And oh no! Flying out of our reach! A pretty awesome pun enemy appears there around after you beat the tentacle here. And I just love the pun of its name, and I love its design. And I wish it was an X rank because it's that awesome, but still. And you literally just have to basically just wail on this thing. There's nothing it can do to you except for maybe mess you up with. The worst it can do to you is confusion, because then you got your strong monsters hitting each other, and that's like their one weakness if they're actually good. Oh no, I've been poisoned! It won't really matter because you'll be dead by the end of the turns. So you dealt an extra 18 damage before you died. Give me a moment. Oh good, my slow clap processor is still working. Horrible input of a reference, of an awesome reference, but still. So we have that, but the enemy that appears here... Oh, there he is! He's so awesome! It is Paws. Half dog, half shark. That, to me, is awesome. Awesome name, and I'm just gonna run for now, but Paws is actually pretty good for synthesizing. It won't give you any directly awesome monsters, but it has a really good defense stat, actually, and I would actually recommend scouting one if you need a monster to get higher defense in its next stage of life. So... yeah, it's pretty useful. I remember, I think I used one to synthesize. And that tentacle is just kind of spazzing out, even though it really has nothing to be spazzing out over. Heal on up. Oh, and King Kelp appear here, which are needed to make whale weeds. And those are decent. You really... the only reason you're going to want whale and weed is so you can make a white king, and to make a white king... oh, wait, no, it's... wearing weeds used for tortured soul, I think. Yeah, to make a tortured soul, and you need that to make a white king, you need that to make a Zoma. Unless you're willing to cough up a a one-time only monster that you can get once, and it does not respawn, and so on. You know, you can run away when we get up close, but you just can't run away from the tentacle, can you? You're that non-moving tentacle, but you can run away from us. That makes complete sense. And again, we're just constantly hitting the A button because there's no strategy to this mini-boss, but I won't complain because it gives you a lot of great items, a set of machine parts. Your vending machine will definitely be upgraded by the end of this area if you put those in. And it's dead. I didn't even need to use Psych Up, and I still killed it in the same amount of turns as when I used Psych Up. That is sad. Now, but yeah, there's the King Kelp. It's not super special. It's special, but I mean it has a stone microphone. You gotta give it that. But other than that, no, nothing's just really working with it. This is a short area. I mean, this is probably one of the shorter areas because we're almost to the end actually. Like, there's a few side paths, but other than that, there's nothing much. Besides some interesting monsters along the way, a lot of sea ranks again. And there's a guaranteed King Kelp. And yeah, and that's about it here. Pretty awesome tour of this. I actually kind of like this. Metal Slime! Must get EXP on. Wait, I still got it? I still got it, yes! I don't care if you're transparent and somehow we're going through the wall. And you're still taken by surprise. I am too. I am definitely taken by surprise about that. Alright, we'll just use a Metal Slash. And just kind of annihilate you. Now then, since I'm about to synthesize... it missed? Really? Since I'm about to synthesize Seadra, I am going to focus on giving Seadra this one. And 0 to 1 damage. Alright, that does exactly 1 HP, 0 to 1 damage. Works well against foes with metal bodies. Wait, don't they all? Oh, I'll just use it anyways. And attack. Attack and defend just in case. Actually, no, I'm gonna have you defend. Actually, I'm gonna have you defend and have you do Metal Slash. Because you're the fastest one in the team. There we go. But hopefully this will kill it. Or it won't run. It will run now. You stayed! You're a moron! I love you! Alright. And now we're going to give this... Yeah, sorry for the pointlessness of this battle, besides getting an insane amount of super duper mega awesome-tastic like, EXP. Then we basically go through the entire area in this part. Now Seadra's just gonna kill the rest of these Cure Slimes I wish I could scout. And they kinda taunt me now. No, not really, because I could scout them if I wanted to, but I don't feel like it right now. Although, maybe by the next part I'll have that all scouted and figured out. Yeah, one more hit and Seadra will get in. You troll. Delaying the inevitable! I did the exact amount of damage it healed. Oh, you're a troll. A time-stealing. He even has a derp face to prove it. Oh, wait. A bit of profit, though, I did an extra 1 damage. And yeah, you're finally dead. And I gained 2 levels. It was so totally worth it. Actually, it was. Now, we got healing points, and let's see. Cure all, wave of relief. Ooh, that's actually useful, especially for the next boss fight. Zing is also pretty useful, though, and I can't get either of these right now. I can get attack boost. Invest 1 point in that. Which one of these should I invest in first? I'm so confused! I think I'll invest in, Wave of Relief is very situational, though, so I'll invest in Zing, considering that Yang Drossel leaves are pretty rare in this game. Well, they don't drop like candy, like they did in the first game. And if you don't know what Zing does, it revives you. And is this the area I think is? Yes, it is. In the next part, we might have a new team member, and we'll be going through this insanely annoying area. It has one of my least favorite monsters in it. Bye-bye.